Hi friends, I've got a project that I want to work on. It's really exciting. Let me show you. This right here, this is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. And as you can see, it is taller than me. And I really want to propagate it. I've got this vision of like putting it in a big pot and having several stems that are all this tall with like a ladder. Doesn't that sound like so satisfying? I'm very excited to get started on this. I've been waiting until I had enough stem so that I could chop it up and get as many baby plants as I want so that they're all kind of growing at the same rate. Look at these leaves. Look at them. They're so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna figure out a workspace here. Here are my propagation bottles. And I think 5 is gonna be a good number of stems. 5 sounds good to me. So this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, like a lot of people confuse it with like the Monstera deliciosa or the Monstera adansonii because they are very similar looking and they're all vines. I've seen a lot of people like tame theirs to like grow in like circles or in just different like shapes. I really like the idea of doing it just like on like a lattice. And these things grow so stinking fast. This is gonna be kind of painful because I've been growing this plant out forever. I bought it at a grocery store for $6. And at the time it only had 3 leaves and they were all like just ugly. Like I couldn't even tell what the plant was because the leaves were so ugly. So I took a chance on it, bought it, took it home, nurtured it, and sure enough, this is exactly what it was. So I was super stoked. I'm going to water propagate this. So I've got my clean scissors and I'm going to just start taking some cuttings from the top. Actually, let's start at the bottom. I'm gonna cut off from the bottom here so that we can relieve the bottom stem of the pressure on it right now. I'm just gonna cut it right here. Oh. I'm so sorry. It's still so tall though, look at that. At the very bottom, we've got our node and you can see where a root would grow out of this. Here, I'll show you a little bit closer. Right there, that's where the root will grow out. So what I'm gonna do, even though it hurts, I'm gonna snip off this little bottom and snip off this bottom just a little bit below that node. And then we'll take it right about here, above this next node, because that's where the new growth will start out. Here's our first one. Here's our next little node. So again, I'm snipping right beneath the node, right? Because again, this is where our root will grow out of. Take it a little bit higher. Here's that. In order for it to fit inside of one of these, I'm just gonna snip off this bottom leaf. It freaking hurts to snip it off. It hurts, but it's going to be awesome in the long run. Sad. So here, again, got this node. This is our last little bit. It feels terrifying because this plant, I've been working on this plant for so long to get it to look the way that it does. And here I am just butchering it. I'm gonna fill these with water and then I'm gonna stick them in my windowsill and I will give you guys updates on how long it takes for these to root, see how this process works. This is water propagation. Water propagation is really just my favorite because it's easy. I decided to move them into this bigger vase so that I don't have any trouble getting them back out. These had kind of narrow holes, and once they grow their roots, I don't want to rip the roots off trying to get them back out of the glass. So they're all together in this little pot now. Something very exciting is happening. It has been almost a whole month and I've got new growth popping out. This popped out last night. Here, 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 and here. Just right by all of the leaves. I'm so stoked. Check out these roots that are coming on. Here, let me get closer. Look at that root. So almost a whole month.
It was March 11th when I cut these guys. Look at all that growth. Almost a whole month of no action at all, and then almost overnight we've got roots, we've got new growth. I'm super stoked. This is gonna look so good. Exciting times. It is time for me to pot most of these cuttings. Look at that. Such a good root. So I have this like really big pot that I'm gonna be putting them all in, along with the original plant. It's been like a month and a half since I did these cuttings, so I'm really excited to finally get them in soil. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick them in. I'm excited. Here she is. So it's been a while, but look at this. I just repotted it. It was in this thing, but I think this terracotta pot will be nicer for it. And it's huge. It looks beautiful. I'm so happy with it. I looked it up and it's been 3 months since I potted this, and it's had this much growth. So I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna get some kind of a ladder or something for it to climb soon, because it is kind of starting to get smaller leaves up top. And if you give it something to climb, the leaves will continue to like be thick and big. It's exactly what I pictured it to be. I'm stoked. It's my baby. I mean, like, just look at this. It's so pretty. Sheep thick. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a long time in the making, but I love seeing a before and after. We love a glow up. We love a good plant glow up. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I post new videos every Wednesday, so don't forget to like and subscribe so that you get notified when I post new videos. We'll see you later. Bye.